Welcome to the Wrestling Replay. I am Kato here with the AEW Dynamite of the Week. Alright, I hope everyone is having a really good day. We're right around the corner from the weekend. Everyone left the weekend. But last night we had our Winter is Coming AEW Dynamite event. So we're going to go ahead and get the replay started with that. Now, overall, it was solid. It was pretty solid, but I don't think it lived up to the hype. Let's get that out the way right now. I don't think it lived up to the hype that was put around this show leading up to this show. And I mean all around. But nonetheless, it started off with the Diamond Ring Battle Royal. I like this concept. I like that I think every promotion should have a match like this. A match where even the guys that's on the lowest, ranking system of the roster has a chance to win something that's going to allow them to move into that world title hunt. But we've seen Orange Cassidy end up winning this Battle Royal this year. I don't know what I really think about that. I don't know how to think about that. I kind of wish going into Heyman Page didn't win. I wish Orange Cassidy didn't win, and I wish MJF did not win. I was really hoping for someone like Wardlow or maybe Sammy to win this Battle Royal because I wanted it to elevate someone. I feel like Orange Cassidy, Heyman Page, and MJF are already right there on that level. Orange Cassidy he beat Jericho twice this year. How isn't he on that level? Granted, he couldn't get over the hump when it mattered, but I feel like he's already right there. He didn't need anything else to help and boost him up to make him better than what he was. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like the winner of the match. Hopefully next year they do a little better, get it right, I guess, at least for my standards. But I was hoping that, somebody like Wardlow would have really won that match. Now, next we had Jericho and Kazarian. Jericho defeated Kazarian. The match was okay, man. This match would have happened 5 years ago, maybe even 2 or 3 years ago. This match probably would have been phenomenal. Like, it would have been a really good match, but I don't know, man. I feel like Jericho's matches this year has just been a little lackluster to me. It's not the same Chris Jericho. I know that's not fair because we're looking at a much older Jericho, and I'm comparing him probably to, Jericho 5 years ago, right when he's coming out his prime. But it's just not the same Jericho. But what this match did do is just show that the Inner Circle still have issues going on inside of the Inner Circle. We've seen a moment where Ortiz wanted to throw in the towel, and Hager was like, no, don't throw in the towel. Then MJF comes out with Wardlow. He wants to throw in the towel. And, Sammy has to come from the back and say, no, don't throw in the towel. Like, relax. He got it. Jericho sees Sammy with the towel at the end of the match after he wins. And he thinks Sammy's the one that lost some faith in him and didn't believe in him. But that wasn't the case. Nonetheless, next week they're going to have a match. I'm not sure exactly what type of match they're going to have, but it's going to be a match where it's going to decide if the Inner Circle lives or if the Inner Circle dies. Honestly, at this point, man, I think it should go. I think it should go because they have too many members. They have too many members. The Dark Order has too many members. You got Taz now. His faction has gotten bigger. It's Cody and Darby and Sting ready, to be a faction as well. Cody's always in a faction. So I think it's just too many factions right now for this AEW roster. So at this point, I wouldn't mind to see Inner Circle either just lose some members or actually, cut just cut it all together. Now, with that said, we move on to Britt Baker, and who did she go? She went against Hirsch. Oh, I like her. I like Layla Hirsch, man. She's really good. She's really good. She's short, but man, she's like a powerhouse, dude. I'm trying to tell you, she's one of the women that I'm looking at probably till next year to really start to shine. But she's really, really good in a square circle. But she just wasn't enough for Britt Baker tonight. I think Baker is primed to be right back on course for that AEW Women's Championship as well, especially after the match with Thunder Rosa coming out and attacking Baker and them two brawl for a little bit. If Baker can somehow get past Thunder Rosa, if she could beat Thunder Rosa, that definitely put her in line for either an NWA Women's title or an AEW Women's title opportunity. So I think next year is going to be Britt Baker's year of actually capturing gold and probably having a nice long run, seeing as though she got someone in her corner who's willing to put up, her body on the line to ensure Baker gets the win. All right. Next we had Cody and Darby Allin versus Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks. This was a match that I thought was going to be really good, and it lived up to what it was. I like the fact that Hobbs is now with Taz. This is what we wanted to see from a powerhouse like Big Will Hobbs. It reminds you of Ice Train or All Man Johnson, if it show my age a little bit, but that's what you want to see from a powerhouse, and it fits perfect that someone like Taz was able to bring out that side of Will Hobbs. He looks so much more comfortable playing this powerhouse, this heel role. Even him in the ring and in promo, he looks way more comfortable just doing what he's doing in this role. And then you have someone like Taz, the veteran like Taz, behind you to kind of mold you and help you every step of the way if you need that help. Now, Cody and Darby Allin, I will say they look way more sharp as a tag team this go around. They look really good tonight as a tag team. Like, I wouldn't mind if this was a regular thing at some point when that TNT Championship is off of Darby Allin, but they look really good to me. And I wouldn't be shocked if Cody did want to win the tag team titles. He can't go after the AEW World title, so the closest he can get to a grand sweep is winning the Diamond Ring and winning the tag team titles along with that TNT title. So I would love to see them two together. Now, Cody and Darby did manage to pull out the win, but of course the most important part was the arrival of Sting. Now, after the match, of course, locker rooms from both sides emptied out. You had Dustin coming out to help his brother after the match. You had Cage coming out to help Team Taz after the match. You had Arn Anderson even getting in the mix a little bit. Didn't help much, but he got in the mix a little bit. But that ended up ultimately leading to Sting coming out. Now, his entrance was grand. I love it. I like the entrance. When he came in, he cleared everyone out the ring. He didn't touch anyone, didn't say much at all, But he looked everyone on Cody's side in the eyes. He looked Cody in the eye, Dustin, Arn, and then last but not least, Darby. Darby, he stirred at the longest. Now, I wish they would have brought Sting out earlier. Now, I understand that the fans kind of caught wind that Sting may be coming to AEW, especially with WWE dropping the merch off of their website, because that company never missed a chance to make some money. So the fans pretty much kind of knew what was going on. Now, I feel like they should have brought him out earlier, maybe when he first started going to the Raptors, maybe the night he won the TNT title, something to kind of just get him over the hump, you know what I'm saying? But right now, to bring him out, I think it was only for the pop of the winner is coming theme, and I think that's the only reason they brought him out, because they wanted that pop, that feel to this event, so they used Sting for it. I'm not mad at him for using it, but I think they could have used him at a better time. Maybe when Darby Allin was actually in trouble. Maybe when Darby lost the title, maybe started to lose his way a little bit. When he first started to lose his way and he couldn't figure out what he wanted to do, maybe that was a good time to bring Sting in. But nonetheless, we got Darby and the Raptors. I'm pretty sure Sting will be able to mentor him and guide him. Like, look, I once too was lost or felt like a lone wolf, so I know exactly what you're going through. And I don't know where Sting would lead him to from here. He's already a TNT champion. Is Sting going to try to mold him to be the next AEW World Champion? I'm not sure exactly what Sting role will be. So it's going to be interesting watching from here on out to see exactly what Sting and how he fits in and what he wants to do. Now, I'm hoping that he's not wrestling, because we've seen what happened last time he stepped in the square circle. It didn't end too well. You got to remember, everyone's thinking about Sting from the 90s. This isn't that Sting. This is Sting 20 years later. He's older. I don't want to see him get in the ring and possibly hurt himself, or the match just don't live up to the hype again. And then we're like, okay, Sting isn't what we thought he was. Like, no, let's remember him as the Stinger that we always remembered him as from WCW, and just let him be in more of a mentor role like Arn Anderson is, more like Jake the Snake is. Let him be one of that type role. I think that would be awesome for him. Worst case scenario, if he did somehow jump in the square circle. I hope it's definitely a tag team match, because I don't think he's going to put on a really good one-on-one match, not by himself. All right. Now, finally, we get to the main event of the evening. So much went on in this main event. So much hype was built around this main event. Now, I've been seeing a lot of posts, a lot of comments. This is actually my second time doing this video, because the first time I did the video, I pretty much like buried this match, and I felt like, you know what, nah, that wasn't true. I shouldn't have buried this match, because it wasn't as bad as we think. I just don't think it lived up to the hype that it was put around it. People were comparing this match to Stone Cold and The Rock, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, even Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I don't understand how that hype around these two guys happened at all. So, with that said, the first video, I went into the match looking at it through those eyes of, okay, this is like a pay-per-view type match. I want to see a pay-per-view type match. But then, you know what? I had to remind myself, look, this is on AEW's Dynamite. This is on TNT. You know, maybe the next go around when it is an actual pay-per-view, these guys are going to go balls to the wall. Granted, I think they still should have put on a good match, because I think this match was just okay at best. I don't think it was structured well. I don't think the storytelling in the match really happened at all. But I often feel like that with Moxley matches, when it's a regular wrestling match and not like a no DQ or something like that. So it kind of just lived up to what I thought it would be originally. Just a wrestling match where we see Kenny Omega trying to, you know, carry a Moxley in a wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the match was okay. It was all right. It wasn't bad like I originally thought it was. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be, especially for a main event. We've seen better main events on AEW Dynamite. Let's be honest. We've seen better matches. We've seen better championship matches from Moxley, and we've seen better matches from Omega as a whole fighting other people. Him and Heyman Page match was way better than this match could have ever been. You know, so looking at it like that, after saying that, Omega was the new champion. Omega did manage to win the championship. He did get some help from Don Canellis. So there's a story to be said right there. This is kind of where the story starts for me. Kenny Omega running off with the belt and them saying, hey, we'll see you guys Tuesday. We'll address Tuesday what's happening. Now, they say, well, Dynamite happens on Wednesday. We're not airing on Tuesday. And they said, well, yeah, we'll see you on Access TV. And everyone knows that Access TV is Impact Wrestling. I hope this means a partnership. We knew that AEW was trying to partner with New Japan. I believe that fell through. But if they're able to partner with Impact Wrestling, maybe partner with some guys like ROH, what that does for this AEW roster is insane. I'm going to make another video actually talking about exactly what it does for the AEW roster and what it means for both companies if they do partner up. But these guys partnering with Impact will be a really big move, man. But yeah, this Dynamite, it was a decent show. It was a decent show, but I don't think it lived up to the hype, and I don't think it was even one of the better Dynamites of the year. And to be honest, this actually was probably the worst Dynamite after the Full Gear pay-per-view, because every Dynamite after the Full Gear pay-per-view has been really good, but this one was okay. A lot was going on, but quality of matches just weren't as good as I would like them to be. But that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know how you feel about Omega being the world champion now. Let me know how you feel about them partnering up with Impact Wrestling. Let me know what you think about TH2 and the Young Bucks possibly getting it on a little later. I think that would be a good tag team match. But I want to hear your thoughts on it, and let me know what you think about the Diamond Ring winner being Orange Cassidy. Now, this is my Steph of Fatu shirt. I told you guys I was going to be giving away merch. So this is the type of merch I'll be giving away. T-shirts, hats, things of that nature. So if you would like to win yourself merch like this, awesome Steph Fatu shirt. I have so much more stuff that I just have put away that I'm just saving for the giveaway. So all you have to do is make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we are going to start the monthly giveaway. All you have to do to enter is like and comment on as many videos as you like or want. The more we see your name, the better chance you give yourself of us actually picking you out because we see you. You know what I'm saying? I'll also be doing a Instagram giveaway, but on Instagram that'll be a separate merch, similar products but separate merch, so you can possibly win 2 in 1 month if you're lucky. All right, but on Instagram I'll drop the rules over there on that to follow. It'll be just as simple though, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, in the description down below, I will put a full breakdown of AEW, exactly what happened. And in another video, I will be breaking down AEW and Impact Wrestling, if they are truly partnering up, and what that may mean for both promotions. All right. That was your Wrestling Replay, your Dynamite Wrestling Replay of the week. I'm Kato. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Signing out. Peace.